Hello student. Now we are going to study about module 3. In module 3, selection of content. While content selection, a few points should be considered while selecting the content or any topic for implementation of flexible approach of learning. The first point is select those content from syllabus where there is scope to use various types of teaching aids. Second one, there is scope to elaborate content with multiple examples. Third one, student can construct their knowledge with variety of examples. There should be multiple way of presentation as per their learning style. These points should be considered while selecting content or any topic given in textbook. Any topic means such a topic. That topic will explain with variety of examples. For example, if you select suppose plant classification, so there is scope to show them various types of plants, their leaf structure, their stem structure, their flower structure. So student get knowledge about variety of plants from the particular topic. So student can construct their own knowledge. So student know what are the various types of leaf, what is the structure of leaf. So green color of leaf for every plants. So it is the main components of green plants. Chlorophyll. Then you can consider the internal structure of plant. So for the internal structure, student can collect their knowledge about various plants and construct their knowledge. So chlorophyll is important phenomena in the leaf of the plants, so which occurs green colors to the particular plant. Then any plant they can present various ways, means they can draw the picture of plants, they can prepare the specimen, they can collect some specimen, or they can prepare some model, or also they can prepare Haversian sheet of the various types of leaf. So in this way there is scope to elaborate content in the various ways, various examples and various teaching aids. Then after selection of content, next important step is design of the content according to learning style. Why consider the learning style of learners? Because in the classroom, audio learner, kinesthetic learner, visual learner and other learners are sitting. So they have different types of learning experience in one your lecture. Okay. So flexible approach of learning can be designed to accommodate a variety of learning styles as well as learner types and learner cohorts. So teacher should remember how their learners can take interest in teaching and how they learn and how they can get interest in particular topic. So teacher should be alert in that situation. Learners differ in their level of motivation also. Their interest is different, their experience level is different, and their prior learning is different. So before starting the lesson, you have to just check their knowledge to ask some basic questions about the content selection. Their learning style. Why learning style is important? Because if teachers know the learning style of learner, the teacher can arrange learning experiences, their teaching aids and variety of example as per their style so they can suit their knowledge. Language capability. Learners have different language capacity, their mother tongue or their other languages. They have ability to self-regulate their study. It also allows for serving students with special needs and accommodating the increasingly varied cultural dimensions in learning. To add to this, complexity, different kinds of knowledge also favor different ways of understanding. So teacher should consider along with learning style their ability, their interest, their cultural dimension and their understanding and their knowledge also. In the flexible approach of learning, while implementing in the classroom, four major things are important. First one is the multiple presentations, multiple response, multiple assessment, and multiple strategy. In the multiple presentation, teacher should use PPT, video, charts, model, audio material. In multiple responses, teacher should arrange various types of activity, some small activity center arranged in the classroom, some comics, some drawings, some verbal expression and some written format or other way. Then after finishing the lesson, teacher take their feedback and multiple assessment, not only one assessment. So in the assessment process, written test, oral test, concept map, mind map, quiz or any other assessment which suit the learners. Multiple strategy means you have to assign them work in the individual basis or in the peer group learning or bite learning. And also use the assistive technology is very important for the disabled learner. So you have to use assistive technology along with other teaching aids. Thank you so much.